All right, so click on SOLV. We want to take a trade on SOLV. This is a guide on how you can take your coins using RSI Automation. So search for SOLV. Yeah, click on all, click on SOLV. Yeah, tap on it. I understand. Click on create. Then click on martingale strategy bots. Then click on create again. All right, click on I understand. Now, when you get here, you want to concentrate on what's at the bottom left. At the bottom left, you have trade settings. So you click on it. Don't hurry to activate until you've imported your setting. So when you come here, you have smart create and manually create. Of course, you're interested in manually create. So you click on the manually create tab. Now the first line is my template. On the right of it, there's an arrow pointing down. Choose a strategy setting. So tap on that. Now this is your strategy setting, which we have set for $100. It is a setting that determines the behavior of the bot anytime you want to trade. So you don't have to type settings again and again. All right, so just tap on the, before you tap on it, remember the first buying amount is what? $5. That is what you need to remember before you tap. So just tap on the $5, tap on the 5. And you can see it has imported your settings, margin call limit 14, everything according to 1.3 whole position take profit ratio, everything according to the setting. Now, all you need to do here is to change your first buying amount, because sometimes the bot changes the first buying amount. So you change that 12 to the right figure, which is 5. And that's why I always say, remind yourself of what your first buying amount is. Now, you can choose to use AI margin call, okay? But for now, you can decide to leave that. You can decide to leave that. But in future, if you're trading blindly, like if you're using automatic cycle, you can use AI magic calls. But for now, let's let that be. All right. Then scroll down. All right. Everything is perfect. Now you want to set your RSI automation tool. So click on advanced settings, optional. All right. Now at the strategy period, one shot, first buy triggering amount is what you're interested in. Our trade is one shot, all right? But the triggering condition by default is trigger price. That means trigger immediately. But I want you to change the trigger price to RSI. So select RSI. So that RSI will determine when it buys. Okay, so leave it as default. Length is default. Time frame is default. Condition is what you need to change. Change the condition from oversold to less than. And just make it less than 50. Just put less than 50 because I want it to buy fast. So either you put 45 or 50, since we've done a little analysis, right? So you don't want to put 23 and wait for a lot of dip, right? So, okay. So you now click on save. So the triggering condition is key. So confirm. All right. Then activate. Great. All right. So once that is done, if you look down, you see the status. Scroll down. The status is waiting for RSI trigger to be met. So anytime RSI goes up, comes down to minus 50, below 50, it's going to buy. And you don't need to analyze any further. It will buy automatically and deliver your first 1.5%. So that's the process of deciding on the coin to sell, importing your strategy, and setting up the RSI automation tool. All right, so this is an important part. After you've triggered the trade, before it's, it executes, you want to come to strategy mode. So right there, click on strategy mode. I understand. So you want to pick sub bean mode, the one in the middle. sub B mode, click on confirm. So you see there are three strategy modes: whole warehouse mode, sub B mode, and sub B mode real-time settlement. We have videos that explain those. But as a beginner, it's good for you to start with sub B mode, which helps you take some of your profits to bring down the average price of margin call 1 to 4. Don't worry if that looks confusing. We have videos explaining all of that.